Hello, my name is Kent Lamberger, and I'm part of the CEE300 Fall 2016 class. And this is my video reflection. I've taken the Colbiers 3 different times in my life, and I've seen a lot of other people doing their videos on the Colbiers, and I've received different results every time I've taken it. The first time being even more different than the last, which was the one I took in this class. So I'm going to be talking about what I found the most interesting in this class, and that was the ethics portion. And also, Citicorp, while it was interesting enough, I feel like we've already talked about that enough. I feel like we've already written enough about it. I feel like we've already heard other people talk about it enough. And I feel like that wouldn't be interesting to talk about or to hear. So I'm going to talk about something that was brought up in class today, and that is whether it's ethical or not for professors to provide an incentive, such as engagement points, extra credit, or just points in general for completing class surveys. And when I first thought about this, I had to think, does completing a course survey really make me a better engineer? And will it help me solve a structural analysis problem even better than I could the other day? Like, it definitely will not do that. So I've been kind of thinking about it, and other courses do a similar thing. For example, Seeger's class, he provides you with an incentive to dress up, with an incentive to come to class. And I can guarantee you the reason why he gives you this incentive to dress up is because once when you get that incentive to dress up, you'll want to dress up because you'll gain those points. And once when you do happen to dress up, you'll notice that people tend to take you more seriously. You seem like a more credible source of information. And going back to my other point, course evaluations, we know the power of a group. The power of a group, if you've ever taken classes where you have clicker questions, you'll know that majority of the time the group will arrive at the correct answer in a shorter amount of time than an individual would. And if the individual even came to the correct answer at all, it's just more likely that a group will get the correct answer than an individual would. So when the instructor receives these course evaluations, they'll start to see a trend, and when they see that trend, they'll improve their course for future students. And while it's not helping you directly to become a better engineer, it's helping other students in the future become better engineers because they're receiving that improved education. And I've received better education as a result of previous students completing those course evaluations. One of my instructors, his name's Shelmstad, he offers those incentives, and I think that it's a great idea. His class is one of the best classes I've ever taken. The way he has it structured, and so when you ask the question, is it ethical? I feel like it totally is. While it's not helping you become a better engineer, it's helping future students become an engineer. And while it's not helping the previous students become better engineers, it's helping you become a better engineer. It kind of ties in, the morals of this kind of tie into the pillars, the ethical pillars that you learned earlier in this class, which, by the way, are you need to hold paramount the safety of the public. I know there's more in that line. I'm just going to kind of briefly go over them. You need to perform services in areas of your own expertise. And the next one is you need to issue public statements in only an objective manner, and it needs to be truthful. And the next one is you need to act for your employer as a faithful agent or trustee. And you need to conduct yourself in an honorable fashion. That's another one. I know there's much more than that. And the last one, finally, is avoid deceptive acts. And that's kind of what I've got out of this course. I definitely found the ethics portion more interesting. It's been a really fun class, and thanks for everything.